Today, we're going to talk about the differences between breathing and cellular respiration. These two concepts are often confused, but they're actually quite different. Let's start with breathing. Breathing, also known as external respiration, is the process of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. It involves the respiratory structures such as the nose, windpipe, and lungs. When we inhale, oxygen enters our lungs and is absorbed into our bloodstream. When we exhale, carbon dioxide is released from our lungs and expelled into the environment. Now, let's talk about cellular respiration. This is a biochemical process that occurs within our cells. It's the process of breaking down glucose to produce energy in the form of ATP or adenosine triphosphate molecules. This energy is then used by our cells to carry out various functions, such as growth, repair, and reproduction. Cellular respiration can be further broken down into two types: aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration requires oxygen and produces more ATP, while anaerobic respiration does not require oxygen and produces less ATP. Let's take a closer look at these two types of cellular respiration. Aerobic respiration is the process of breaking down glucose in the presence of oxygen to produce ATP, carbon dioxide, and water. This is the most efficient form of cellular respiration, as it produces a large amount of ATP. One molecule of glucose can charge up 38 molecules of ATP. However, it requires a constant supply of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration, on the other hand, is the process of breaking down glucose in the absence of oxygen to produce ATP and lactic acid. This form of respiration is less efficient as it produces less ATP. One molecule of glucose produces only 2 molecules of ATP, but it can occur in the absence of oxygen. One major disadvantage of anaerobic respiration is that it produces a waste product called lactic acid in animal cells. Building up lactic acid in muscle cells causes muscle fatigue and may cause pain. In certain plant cells, fungi such as yeast, and in bacteria, anaerobic respiration produces ethanol and carbon dioxide. This is also called fermentation. So, where does cellular respiration occur? It takes place in the cells of our body, specifically in the mitochondria. The oxygen and glucose needed for cellular respiration are delivered to the cells by the circulatory system, while the carbon dioxide and water produced by cellular respiration are removed from the cells by the circulatory system and exhaled out of the body through the respiratory system. I hope this helps clarify the differences between breathing and cellular respiration. Remember, breathing is the process of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide, while cellular respiration is the process of breaking down glucose to produce energy for our cells.